Hello again, everyone. This is the Metaphysical Micto Griffin Red. And this one will be called They Will Be Never Satisfied, Part 2. In this video, I'm going to be going in on the pro-black. Because on this channel, whenever I talk about the racist white, I always make a following video, a complimentary video, going off on the fucking pro-black. So this one will be called They'll Never Be Satisfied Part 2. When you think about, these pro-black content creators, these Umar Johnson, these Michi X's, and, these Nuri Muhammads, these Riza Islams and everything like that. Other than the white man is keeping you down, dick policing black men, we need to separate and go to Africa and build some black nation or whatever. What else do they bring to the fucking table? Or telling you about some these ancient African kingdoms, like Brother Polite, Sarah Suit and Seti, who's another asshole if you ask me. What do these motherfuckers, contribute to black society? Other than fucking victim mentality and to dick police black men. And to tell you not worthy, black man. And the reason I say that they'll never be satisfied is because no matter what you do, black man, for the black community, they are always going to fucking complain. It's never going to be enough. But yet they don't want to, like I said in the previous video about the white racists, pro-blacks, they want to defend, they will defend fuckery. Don't want to clean up your own backyard. You got these kids out here running wild, committing all types of crimes and everything. Oh, well, that's because of slavery. You got this violent ass, confrontational, combative ass Keisha, killing her own kids and sometimes killing her fucking husband, killing her boyfriends. But yet, oh, that's because you didn't build no nation for your black woman, for your black queen. I mean, when is it ever gonna be enough? It's never gonna be enough, black man. These motherfuckers will never be satisfied. So let's just say, best case scenario, we go out here, we stick it to this so-called white man, and we allegedly get our freedom or whatever. Now what? What now? What now? You guys are going to have to go out and get jobs now and start helping to build this black nation, so-called black nation. These pro-black back to Africa niggas want you to pay everybody to pack up, and forego all the accomplishments that they did or whatever to go find some land over in Africa and build some damn Wakanda. That you gonna have to toil and build, black man, for this fucking queen. She is never going to fucking like you. Do you remember the story of Amber Geiger and how she killed that black man, and you saw that ugly ass, mammy ass, bulldog face bitch of a judge came out and hugged her? Then you had the bailiff or the prosecutor fixing her fucking hair. You niggas are fucking stupid. She does not want you. What other evidence do you need to realize that this bitch does not give a fuck about you? She wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. Because that's because you motherfuckers are stuck in the goddamn past. Oh, well, we need to go back to black love, and we thrived under Jim Crow, and we need to go back to that. Let me tell you something. There's a comment written by that I saw in a video on YouTube, and it was a comment by his name is Ash Destroyer, and this is what he wrote. It says, Most folk on that pro-black stuff are stuck in the past, frozen in time. Back in 1872, we were the most married and built economically successful towns. They always neglect to mention that all of these things occur pre-feminism, pre-welfare, and before the legalization of interracial marriage and during segregation. Black people were forced to live amongst one another and spend their money at black-owned businesses. If they desired to marry, their only option was another black person, especially true for black men. Also, at the time, people were almost never married for love. They married for survival. And often married people they otherwise wouldn't have if they had other options. What these folk can't accept is that we live in a post-integration world. Segregation is now illegal. Interracial marriage is illegal. And folk no longer have to marry for survival. What you're seeing is what a world is where black people have a choice looks like. Truth be told, we saw glimpses of it during the brief period of Reconstruction where interracial relationships skyrocketed, and even prior to the legalization of slavery, when large numbers of black men and white women are pairing off. Black people have choice now, and there's no putting a rabbit back in the hat. These pro-black should have put more energy in making black women better women for the guys who are into them if they want to be chosen by black men who are worth a damn. And I think that says that in a nutshell. And I see a lot of these, pro-black Facebook pages where they constantly showing pictures of the black Buddha and all these ancient black artifacts and statues and everything like that. And it's like, it's the same shit. Guys talked about this 20 fucking years ago. And y'all still talking about this same shit. You know what? I believe, and this could be said for the white nationalists, that shit is cope. When they talk about these ancient African kingdoms and everything like that, that is cope because you really haven't accomplished shit, in your life. So they go back to these ancient times or whatever and say, well, we was we was great at one time. Look what we did. Look at this ancient statue and the ancient paintings where they just so-called had black people. And to be honest with you, we need to reject that black racial category because it's a colonial fucking term. You are not a fucking color. These racial classifications only benefit racist whites. And I think you niggas love and want to be around, that's just another coat because y'all are jealous of white people. This pro-black is jealous of whites. When it's all said and done, they are jealous of fucking whites. They always talking about the white man this, the white man that, or whatever. Why aren't you doing nothing and just focusing on fucking black people? Well, black men, they going out marrying all these white women, and the prophet such and such said this, and quoting all these African proverbs and shit like that. Y'all are not fucking Africans. Don't you want your child to look like you? They're gonna look like you regardless. John Amos married him a white woman, and he had 2 kids, and they definitely look like him, even though they are mixed. They have white in them, but you could definitely see that those are his kids. So that's bullshit. And you with your half monolithic ass thinking. You're not allowed to think on your own or whatnot. You got to be on this Obongo Black Power bullshit. Thinking that this white boogeyman is looking to attack you and take you down at any, at every turn or whatever. And pro-blacks, do you know that there are black people in America that have never suffered any kind of racism, have never had any racist experience? No experience with racism. There are a lot of black people that have not experienced any racism. Look them up. They're out there. They are not going to be satisfied, black man, until you are back on that plantation, back up under Keisha. That's what they are. They're slave catchers. They don't do shit for black people, and they are fucking obsolete. And I'll say this, and this goes for the white nationalists too, and I'm gonna make a prediction. In the near future, y'all are gonna be nothing but, y'all are gonna be the laughing stock of America. Both of y'all need to be laughed at. From the white Nazis and you pro-black niggas. Y'all are gonna be the laughing stock of America. Mark my words. And the Stockholm Syndrome. It's like we have several articles and news articles and videos of Keisha destroying property, killing y'all, and y'all still talking about, oh, that's because we ain't built no nation for it. You gotta have patience for our black queens and sisters. Seriously. How much fucking patience do we need? What is it gonna take for you to realize this bitch don't give a fuck about you? What is it gonna take, Umar? What is it gonna take, Derek Jackson, Sarah Sutton-Seti, the angry fucking biracial, and the rest of you punk ass panderers? What is it gonna fucking take? This is why I tell you they'll never be satisfied. Save yourself, black man. Get you a passport. And if you want to move and relocate somewhere in America, go somewhere where there's not a lot of Keishas. Go somewhere where you can live in peace. I, for one, believe that there are still places in America where a black man can thrive and live in peace and actually be celebrated. Yes, this country has a history of racism. Yes, it has not been kind to us, but you can still thrive and prosper here in America and won't nobody bother you. Save yourself, black man. Stay tuned for the next video.